Hey, what's up guys? This is Kyle at Cairo Labs, guy who did the Tiny's Tavern mod there. Today I want to show you my Mimic mod that I've been working on for way too long. It's going to be shipping in a few weeks, but I wanted to show you guys so you could see the final thing before the next 5 Mimic mods are unveiled. So obviously you know, if you've got the game, this is what your game ships with: cheap Mimic, plastic all around, ugly dome flasher, ugly spotlight. So we're getting rid of the whole thing, and you're gonna get a single piece to replace all that. The Dragon's Claw is a separate mod, I'll talk about that later. But this cobblestone base, Mimic, piles of gold, skulls, coins, rocks, swords, daggers, all that good stuff. 5 lighting triggers. You've got the white GI, the blue GI, the spotlight, the Mimic flasher for when you're in a dungeon getting the Mimic, and the dome flasher are all incorporated in here. Magnetic screw covers, just like Tiny's Tavern. And yeah, we'll be shipping these in a couple of weeks. You can get your name on the list now wherever you're watching this. Look for a pinside thread where you can sign up, or you can email me or whatever, and I'll get you on the list. And before you give me any money, your mod will exist. There will be installation instructions and lots more pictures. Let's see. So I'll show you just a few more things. This is the circuit board under the mod. Goes right under there. It's lighting up the inside of the chest, which we haven't seen yet, and the gold. Circuit board behind the eyes. And replacement spotlight to shine on the dragon. Comes in multiple shades of white. If you have replaced your machine with warm white, you can let me know. Alright, here's another up close look at this with the this time with the purple inside the mouth from the blue GI and without the dragon claw installed. So this is just with the white GI, that's the yellow, and the blue GI, that's the purple. These coins are actually, both faces of each coin is sculpted. There's like a hammer design on one side and a crown design on the other side. You can probably see better if I turn this off. There you go. Spent a lot of time on that. Let's take a closer look at the Mimic, where we can hold it. So it's in 2 pieces right now, so it's got a seam, but we epoxy it together after we do the wiring. So you can't see, obviously, that from a player's perspective. That's just where the spotlight mounts, and in there you can see where the eyeballs mount. You can see some cable management. Tried really hard to make sure you guys couldn't see the wiring. It's back there in the left corner where you're not going to see it. All right now we're in service mode. So all we've got on is the white GI and the blue GI. And on the Mimic mod, what that does is, this is white GI, lighting up the gold just a little bit. The eyes, those light up yellow for white GI. And inside you can see this really cool blue glow tied to the blue GI. It's kind of bluish purple. There's some red LEDs in there too, you can see. Okay, so let's see. Off, on, off, on. Pretty cool. All right. All right, we're going through the LED test here just so that we can show these off one at a time. So the piles of gold here are being illuminated from the bottom. We already talked about how the white GI, they're lit up dimly, but when the dome flasher would light, that orange cylindrical flasher, that's replaced by this gold. It will light up brightly when that dome flasher triggers. Okay, the eyes normally lit yellow when the white GI is on, flash red when the mimic flasher goes off. That's the white LED that goes behind the plastic mimic. It only lights up when this treasure chest thing is flashing or when your treasure chest is a mimic. It's the only time I've seen that go off, but it's a cool effect. Okay, this is your spotlight for the dragon. So it replaces that big ugly spotlight that we had. And yeah, those are the 5 triggers on this mod. All right, just a quick note on the difficulty of installing this thing. Not difficult at all. The original piece has 1, 2 screws, and it has 3 Molex connectors, and then it pulls right out. This mod just has 1, 2 bolts, but they mount to a plate that I will give you. And the reason is that I wanted to add a 3rd mounting point here. This thing's a little heavy, but it comes with a hex post. That's really easy to get on. The wiring, so this all comes assembled. You got a wiring harness that has the original 3 Molex connectors, so it just plugs right in, and then 2 Comet style GI connectors, so I'll give you bulbs for that. You could install this whole thing in just a few minutes. Pretty easy. The dragon mod I was talking about, if you've got this mod, you just replace the mount on the side with one that's going to fit into that screw hole. Okay, if you don't have that, then there's just a rock, a magnetic rock that goes in right there instead. It looks like this, and it just pops on there. Yeah, so that's the Mimic mod, guys. If you get on the list, the first one should be shipping within the next few weeks, and we'll keep chugging along from there. I did want to take a second to show off some of these mods. I think my machine is pretty much done. Rocket City Pinball starter button. I've got a custom Xanathar resin hand-painted shooter mod that I did. This is just a one of one. I'm not gonna sell these because it's not my model, but it turned out pretty cool. We'll see how long it lasts. This is Vimtomod's Blaze Gauge. Very cool for lining up your skill shot. Very cool. Rocket City Pinball's lighting enhancement for the shield and the double scoring. I've also got their snowy forest scene. Campfire lights up, just the GI's off right now. I got the owlbear. Let's see, Precision Pinball. This is their like iron or gray precision halos. Tiny's Tavern, obviously. Got Rocket City Pinball's dome flasher covers for the back wall. Those are great. There are no more dome flashers in my machine. I'm very happy about that. This is the Pin Scientist Claw mod. Blacked out my speaker cones, and this is my dragon design, but it's available on printables. If you want to print your own, you can do that. If you need help finding the link, let me know. And yeah, guys, that's feeling pretty good about where it's at. Thanks for watching.